Hello and welcome back to another video. My name is Shanika Korb. I make YouTube videos here. I've done over 100, almost 200, and I've been doing it for over a year. I've learned a lot, made a lot of mistakes, and I want to share that all with you. I have made a part 1 and a part 2. This is part 3. Watch those other parts as well. So we're going to jump right into the video. So number 1, utilize playlists. So of course, when you're first starting out, you can't really make a playlist with one video, but as you move along and as time goes by and you have more videos, you have more content, put that into playlists. So if you have a playlist about hair, you have a playlist about cooking, a playlist about fitness, skincare, makeup, break that down. Sometimes you will notice that your audience doesn't always want to see your hair videos, but they want a place to go to watch all your workout videos, which is great. There's no issue with that. You want to create organization on your channel. So as you build up a directory of content, organize it as you go along. It's beneficial to you and it's beneficial towards your audience. And then of course, promote that you have playlists. Sometimes people don't always click on the playlist tab to see if the person that they're watching does have playlists, but it's great to utilize. The second thing is going to be end cards. So when I first started watching tips and stuff to learn about YouTube, and people would say the word end cards, I'm like, what is an end card? You will see that when you are in the YouTube Creator Studio, you are under content, you can click on your video and there's all sorts of things you can do to that video, to the description box, to tags, titles. Something important that I should have done right from the beginning is use end cards, end screens, which is simply at the end of your video, you put a link or you make note or mention another video, suggest another video of yours that people can watch next. So your video will end and the little box that pops up that you see everybody having their videos of a suggested video that is yours rather than a different creator's, use that. That is what you want to use to keep people on your page, continue watching your videos, and get them into binging your content. I don't think I started doing this until like 6-7 months, and I should have done it within the first 2 months because I knew I already had enough videos built up. But it is so great to help people see that, oh, I really liked this. What else does she have? Oh, she's already suggested another video for me to watch. That's awesome. Number 3 is utilizing music, utilizing graphics, stickers, different things to make your video more visually appealing or more creative. Obviously, this is a little bit tricky when you first start out and you're not used to editing. For me, I don't know anything about advertising, editing, graphics, design, apps, anything like that. I've had to teach myself, and I started slow. So starting with a little bit of voiceover, starting with a little bit of music, changing the speed, changing the zooming in or zooming out. You will get used to it, but I would suggest as you get more comfortable with producing your videos, find ways of enhancing those videos in the editing process. Great way to do it is adding music. It definitely sets the mood for your video. When your video needs a little bit more mood added to it. Number 4, which is a big one, I want to emphasize this. Watch for copyright claims. So it's so easy to put in all this work, make your video, add your music, or you have background music or anything like that. You upload, you see the copyright claim, you're like, that's okay. It doesn't matter. Let me tell you, it matters once you become monetized. You do not want any type of infraction or any type of strike or copyright claim blocking you from making money on the content that you have worked so hard for. Once you do get monetized, and say that if that video is really awesome and you know that you can make a lot of money from it, you're going to want to scramble then after you've been monetized to edit that video or adjust that video so that it can be legible for monetization. So I would say just right off the bat, make sure you are avoiding copyright claims altogether. It'll make it so easier for when you do become monetized in the future. Number 5 is going to be about monetization, but I'm just going to say this very, very quickly. You need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watched hours, and that's on your public videos, not on anything that has been posted privately. And then once you do become monetized, there is a whole process and application. It doesn't take too long, but it can take a couple weeks. Sign up for Google AdSense, and then once you have officially earned $100, you do then get paid out. However, I would suggest that you do watch some of the experts out on YouTube. They go really in depth in terms of monetization and things to keep an eye out for, and how to prepare yourself for when you do reach that awesome milestone. For me, it took me a little under a year to reach 1,000 subscribers and a little over a year to reach 4,000 watch hours. I'm proud of myself. Some people can reach that milestone really, really quickly. Some people it does take a little bit longer. Either way, it's a journey, it's a process. And as time goes, you will see yourself just skyrocket and flourish. So number 6 is going to be finding ways to repurpose your content. This is not like an absolute you have to do, but if you are somebody that has YouTube and you have other socials such as Instagram or TikTok, and you want to share your hard working content that you've created on a platform such as YouTube, turn that long form content into short form content in the form of posts or reels, TikToks, anything like that. So keep in mind, when you're creating content, can you create it in a way where it's easy to break it down into smaller content so you can share on other platforms? But of course, if you're not on other platforms, that's fine. You don't have to worry about that. But it is something to keep in mind, because then you can create your long form videos into short form shorts on YouTube. Number 7, which is something that I personally have struggled with, is believing in yourself to the point of sharing your content on other platforms with the people who you actually know. So this can be a little bit nerve-wracking when you first start making content. It's sometimes more comfortable to share that content with strangers than it is to share it with people who you know. I would say once you get comfortable and you get confident, share it to the people you know. Let them know you have started this awesome creative journey, and ask, would you be willing to support me just by watching my content? And ask them also if they're willing to give you some feedback on how you can improve. It is great, and it can be such a motivational booster to have people who you actually know and love support you and watch your content. And the last tip I'm going to give, which is the biggest one, is seek out actual experts and seek out people who are just crushing the game in terms of content creation. There are a lot of people who have turned this content creation into a business, turned it into a career. They really, really know their stuff. Those are the people that I go to learn from, to get knowledge, to get inspiration from. The biggest one for me, of course, is going to be Think Media. I absolutely love Think Media. I love all the different creators that post on Think Media. They give such great information. It's easy to follow, and I find that I can apply the information that they are putting out. Another person that I really like is Roberto Blake. Similar to kind of Think Media, but he does have his own channel. Another person I really like is Jade Bison. I will put everybody on the screen as well. Aaron On Demand, of course, Catherine Manning, and I will list some of the other ones that I enjoy as well for helping me on my journey. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. And thanks again for watching part 3. Peace out.